guess what I'm doing? Okay. No horsing around at 73 miles an hour. All right. Anyways, I feel like crap today. I don't know. I think it's just I'm kind of emotionally exhausted and morally bankrupt. But I think really it's just the allergies and one of these days I'm just going to really just hide for like 48 hours and just, let my cat run the house. And I'll just lick myself and curl up in a ball. Well, we all have our hopes and dreams. Anyways, kids, how are you? It's Monday afternoon on May the 4th, the year of our Spiritual Celestial Guide 2020. Time is approximately 5:25 p.m. Mountain Standard. That said, as now I see myself going 80, and it's just people out here really fly. But here is the crux, I think, of this mini video, is I have to say something. Utah drivers are the most conscientious, thoughtful, and aware drivers I've ever encountered in any state that I've ever lived in my driving years. Yes. You don't, how in some places you're cruising along in the fast lane and say the speed limit is 70 and you're going like 63 and you're following a minivan or whoever, and you can see that they see you because you catch their eyes in their rearview mirror looking at you, right? And you might have to start air drumming or, doing something to make them think you're insane. So they might get the hint that, hey, maybe this guy's off his meds and I just need to, do the prudent thing and just move over a lane. But a lot of people will see you and go, oh, well, this is my lane and I like it here. And I'm not going to go any faster because I have my cruise control set. So, I don't know, deal with it. Right. Not in Utah. No. Here, you're coming up on somebody, they see you. And within, less than 10 seconds, they'll evaluate it, put on that right turn signal, move over one lane, and let you pass. You don't need to tailgate anybody or flick your lights or, make weird faces. They just move over. 9 times out of 10, man, you come up on somebody, they see you coming, they know you're close behind, they just move over. No problem. And I do the same thing, but usually the way I drive, I'm more likely to pass than be passed. But, yeah, it's cool. And I respect that. And I think it goes part and parcel with, like I said, how people are here. People here are very courteous. They're very respectful, Ma'am, sir, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Sure. Now, it might not translate into, meeting my future wife. And it hasn't. But I will say, the people here are tolerable. They don't go out of their way to piss you off. And I respect the shit out of that because I live my life under the same principles. It's like, all right, maybe I do piss you off sometimes. Okay. But again, 9 times out of 10, that's not my intention. If I'm really out to piss you off, then obviously you've pissed me off. I just don't live my life to just be a jerk or to, be arbitrary or difficult. No. And maybe that's why I don't have to look over my shoulder in my life. Maybe I know that I think my karma is in pretty good alignment because of how I live my life, right? But at the end of the day, I gotta say, people here are very courteous. Yeah, in more ways than one, and that does make life a lot more bearable. People here are much more apt to want to help out and reduce stress than to be a hindrance and create stress, you know. And it makes it also very easy that when you do see people that come along that are stressing the crap out of you, to see it, deal with it, you know. But when you're living somewhere where everyone is stressing you out, and you got to decide, you know, which ones are stressing you out the most. But people here, they just don't act like jerks or dicks or bitches in general, you know. They just seem to be much better mannered and mucho apreciado, you know. Yes, much appreciated. But I'm on my way to go give somebody a ride because that's who I am. It's what I do. And I hope you guys are having a great Monday. I can't say much for my Monday. It's just been a Monday. But as you know, I love you all. Don't ask me why. Peace.